Hello guys, good evening to all of you and again welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to discuss about one of the program which I am going to show in both C as well as in PHP. Like I am going to execute this code in C programming language as well as in PHP and the program is same. So let's start. As you can see that here I have already written like the program is that like we need to write a program to addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus division of two numbers using static variable in C programming language and also implement it in PHP. So before beginning this program, I also want to tell that here I have also shown about C compiler and also I have shown about how to install XAMPP software and how to start and stop the Apache module in XAMPP software, and also I have also here shown like how to execute and run the output of the PHP program. So let's begin here. So in my first step, I am going to show before starting the box before starting here, I am going to show you like where we can code the C programming and run the programming easily in programming C online compiler. So here as you can see my desktop, so here just we need to go and we need to type C compiler. So once I type C compiler here, so here you can see all my links are scanned. So just we need to just take the first link only. Here you can see it's written online C compiler programming. So I just need to click on the first link. So if I click on the first link here, so here you can see like just let me cross this one. Like here you can see that my programming C online compiler page has come. So here only we need to code and here we can see the output here once we execute the code by using run. So here as you can see already the syntax of C programming language is written /include stdio.h int main and return 0. So before starting just let me tell you that like why here in C like here why return 0 is written. Like here in here only return 0 is written as because return 0 is written as because in C like here we have used int main, as you can see in line number 4. Here it is written as int main. So in int main basically it returns the value. It returns the value when it is true and it returns 0 value only when the int main type is true. But if I use here instead of int main, if I use void main, then it won't return any value even if it is true. So as we have used int main, so that's why we have written the value as 0. As just now I have told that if we use int main, then int main if it is true then it returns the value 0. So now just let's start with my code in C. Okay, so here it is my code. Here as you can see like already the syntax /include stdio.h int main, and after int main we need to open one second bracket and we need to close the second bracket. It is the syntax of C programming language, and here it is written 0, as just now I have discussed that for int main, as int main is true and it returns the value 0, so that's why here we have written as return 0. And here I have taken two variable, that is one is I and one is j, and the variable type is int, and I have taken here the value of I as 100 and value of j as 50, but you can take any value, like it's not mandatory that you need to take 150 only. You can take any value, you can take 10 or 20, 30, 40, 1000, 2000, any value you can take of any variable. And it's not necessary that you need to take only I and j, you can take any type of variable starting from a to z. And then after that I have just execute, like I have just print the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus division. So in C, for printing the output, we need to type here printf. In C we need to use printf, and here as for addition I have used I plus j, and then again printf. For subtraction I have used I minus j, and again printf. For multiplication I have used I into j, and again I have taken printf, and for division I have used I divide by j, and for printf modulus division I have used I mod j. And like here, if I only write inside printf, if I only write I plus j, it won't execute. Okay, just let's show me once, otherwise you won't understand. So just let me show you once. See here, if I run it will show me error, because we can't, in C we can't write, we can't execute the code in this way, only by writing the value inside printf. Here we need to give this parameter. In C this parameter is needed, and as it is integer, so for integer we have used %d. In integer we need to use %d, in float we need to use %f. So here, as it is integer type, so as I have taken here variable type as int, so that's why here we have used %d. And here, as you can see, like I have also used \n. So \n is nothing but it is printing it in the next line, because if I don't give this /n, then you will see the difference here, like it will come in the same line. See here, addition and subtraction has came in the same line. So that's why, like, we need to provide /n. Like for C it's /n, and for different programming language it's different. Like in C, for moving it in the next line it's /n, and for PHP it's beer. For PHP JavaScript we need to use beer tech for moving it in the next line, which I will show you just after some time. So just first complete this C, then I will move into the PHP also. So in this, so that's why I have used /n, and %d is for integer type. So for this, both this %d and /n is clear to you. And then I have just written 0 and I have executed by pressing on this one, and here you can see my output. The addition is 150, subtraction is 50, multiplication is 5000, division is 2, and the modulus division is 0. So in the same way we need to do it in PHP also, and everything will be same, the logic will be same, only the syntax will be different. So before moving into PHP, I just want to show you about how to install the XAMPP software. So just, and also how to create a new folder in C drive. So just move forward 1 second. Yeah, so to install XAMPP software, here we need to type XAMPP download XAMPP download, sorry, after XAMPP there will be space, then download, then softonic and 8.2.12. So and the version will be 8.2.12. so we just go into Google browser and we need to type this XAMPP download softonic 8.2.12 and just press enter. And here down here you can see download XAMPP free latest version softonic. So we just need to click on this, and as XAMPP is already installed on my desktop on my system, so like I will not install again, but I will show just like how to install it. So just we need to scroll down, and here we need to click on free download for PC, and like below here you can see it's downloading. So once it's download is completed, just click on it and it will open. Just click on yes, and here the preferred language is English, just keep it default and click on next. And once you click on next, so here also it's showing for next to continue the download XAMPP on your computer. So once I click on next, it will start installing and downloading. So as XAMPP is already installed in my system, so I am not showing it again. Just once you click on this next button, it will start installing. So and now like as once you open this, and once you open this XAMPP, so here you can see 5 module. Just see it carefully. Here we have 5 module in XAMPP. One is Apache, one is MySQL, one is FileZilla, one is Mercury, one is Tomcat. So for PHP we will only use Apache. Like once we need to note it very carefully, that once we start writing the code in PHP, we need to just start this Apache, because without starting this Apache we can't run any PHP code in the web browser, in Google browser. So before writing the code in PHP, we just need to start this Apache. So I am just starting this Apache, and MySQL we will use it in database, which I will show in my later videos. So yeah, so I have started the Apache, and just now move into my next part, that is we just need to go into now. So my XAMPP folder, XAMPP software is installed, and I have also shown about the 5 modules of XAMPP software, and I have also informed that we need to start and stop the Apache module here, Apache module in XAMPP software. So and now we need to go into File Explorer, and here once we go into File Explorer we need to like it's not necessary that we need to install XAMPP in C drive only. We can install XAMPP in any drive, it's not an issue, but we need to create the folder under XAMPP only. So we just need to go into XAMPP. Here we can see in my sixth folder it's htdocs. We need to go inside htdocs, and here we need to just right click, and here we just need to click on new, and here we need to click on folder. As my folder is already created here as ion php, so still I am showing. One second, like we can say, like I can name it as ion1.php. so once I click on this, so and it's necessary to make the folder inside XAMPP htdocs only, otherwise you can't write the code in php. So and now just as it is created, just here nothing is there. So now we need to go into Sublime Text. Here you can see we need to go into Sublime Text, and here you can see the file is there. So we need to just go into file. We need to click on open folder, and once we click on open folder, as my XAMPP software is inside C drive, so we need to go into C, XAMPP, and now htdocs, and here I have created ion1.php, and we need to select this folder. So see here my new folder is created, and we want to write the code. So once before writing the code, we need to just right click on this folder ion1.php, and we need to click on this new file, and here just to save the new file we just need to click the short key Ctrl S, and here we can paste it as like a dot, and it is php. We need to save the file as php, so a.php, and click on save. So here you can see a.php folder, a file is created, and here we can write the code. So just delete file. So I am just deleting it, it's not needed as because my folder is already created. So I have just created this folder for showing you as a demo. So now just go to my program. So in php the syntax is like firstly we need to write question mark a angular bracket open question mark php, and then we need to press enter, and in my next line it will be question mark back angular bracket close. So this first line this is the syntax, and this last line 8th line is the syntax. And in php, like to declare any variable, before declaring any variable we just need to use dollar symbol, like which you will find in your system, either it's desktop or laptop. Like you will find it in number 4, above 4 dollar symbol is there. So you just press shift 4 and the dollar symbol will come. So before declaring any variable in php we need to use dollar. And as in C, like in C, as we are executing the program and getting the output of the executing the code and getting the output of the code by using printf, here in php instead of printf we need to use echo. In php it is echo, and in C it is printf. So here echo, similarly the logic is same. Here only I have taken two variable m and n, and I have taken different values. One is 80, one is 50, and then here I have written as the add is dot $m plus $n, and beer. Just before some time only I am telling that for moving into the next line we need to use beer. So see, here only I have used beard symbol, and this beard symbol here in PHP or in like in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, then jQuery. Here this beard symbol indicates me that to move into the next line, into a new line. So that's why here I have used beard, and in C we were using slash n, backslash n. And just let me tell you about the use of this dot. So dot is nothing, dot is a concatenate operator. Like in JavaScript, as we can use the concatenate operator only comma and plus, here in PHP we can use the concatenate operator. One is comma and another one is dot. So this dot is one of the concatenating operators. So this dot concatenates the string, and here instead of dot we can use comma also. It's not an issue because comma is also a concatenate operator in PHP. So that's why I have used dollar, and the logic is same. Like for addition I have used plus, for subtraction it's minus, for multiplication it's into, and for division it's divide, and for modulus division it's so like and for modulus division it's and for modulus division like it's mod. So yeah, so and now to execute this code and to show the result, like here you can see that here we don't have any option like open in browser as in HTML, CSS, JavaScript or Bootstrap or jQuery. We used to have that open in browser option, but here we don't have. So here what we need to do, we need to copy file path, and once we copy the file path we need to go into browser, and here we just need to paste that file path. And once we paste that file path here, like here you can see like whatever I have written in Sublime text in PHP code, that same thing has came here. Like here it should show me the addition value, it should show me the addition value, subtraction value, multiplication value, division value, modulus value, but it hasn't shown me. So what we need to do here in PHP, just here you can see this path, we just need to remove before htdocs, up to htdocs we need to remove this path. So yeah, I have removed this path, and then here we can execute the code. Here we can see the output in two ways. One is by using 127.0.0.1, and we can also use localhost, because this PHP, it is hosting on the client server, on the client side. So here we are using, I can also execute it as, we can execute in both way, as localhost or in 127.0.0.1. So firstly I am showing as localhost, then I will show 127.0.0.1 also. So once I click on this, just so I have written localhost and just click on enter. So here you can see my output has come. The addition is 130, the subtraction is 30, the modulus is 4000, the multiplication is 4000, the division is 1.6, the modulus is 30. So here I have shown as localhost, and instead of localhost just let me use 127.0.0.1. so if I use this, so see here you can't see any difference. Here also my same output has came. The addition is 130, the subtraction is 30, the multiplication is 4000, the division is 1.6, the modulus is 30. So I hope that like the concept is clear, like how to execute the same program or same code in C as well as in PHP. And also I think the concept is also clear about how to install the XAMPP software, and how to start and stop the Apache module in XAMPP software, and also how to execute and run the PHP code and to see the output in web browser of the PHP code. So like as my program is done, so lastly once the program is executed and the output is executed, so we again need to go into XAMPP software, and once the program is done we just need to stop this Apache. Yeah, because if you don't stop and if you keep starting, and by keeping Apache on, if you just shut down the computer, your computer might get crashed, and so to or might get crashed or damaged. So to protect your PC or to protect your system, just stop the Apache. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you. Good night.